Hi, I'm Katie Cunningham. I'm a cast member in Outside Mullingar. You may have seen me previously at the Clarence Brown in Noises Off or Spam-A-Lot, in which I was doing a British accent, or last season in the 39 Steps, where I did British, Scottish, and German. As you can see, doing foreign accents is a pretty regular gig for theater actors, and right now in Outside Mullingar, which is set in rural Ireland, we are working with the Irish dialect. So today I'm going to give you a couple quick tips so you can see a little bit behind the scenes how actors prepare accents when we are using another accent on stage. One of the first steps we take is to identify signature sounds in an accent. So in Irish, one of the most important sounds to master is the O sound. Now in American English, that sound is like you might hear in mother or butter or ugly. In Irish dialect, that sound becomes O, and so you hear it as mother, butter, and ugly. So you go from mother to mother. That's a really key signature sound. So you would look through your script, identify every time that sound appears, and replace that from American English with the O in the Irish dialect. One of the other steps that we take when preparing an accent is to identify where in the mouth the sound is being produced. That's sort of hard to imagine in your mind, so I'll give you an example of how that works. If you think about how an American teenager might make an excuse to her mom, it might sound something like this. Mom, I'm so sorry I was late. To make that sound, it's all happening way in the back of my mouth, right at the top of my throat. It's sort of a lazy sound. I'm not using the front space of my mouth at all to produce it, so it kind of sounds like it's almost way back down in my throat. In Irish, all the sounds are produced at the very front of the mouth, so we're really using all of our articulators, our teeth, our lips, and our tongue to produce the sound as far forward as possible. And you hear that as the Irish accent is all produced right at the very, very front of the mouth. You're using your lips and your teeth and your tongue to make that sound go as far forward as possible, where it's almost spilling out the front of your mouth. And that's a pretty distinct difference between the American teenager all the way back in the throat. So those are just a couple tips that actors use when preparing a dialect to speak in on stage. Hope you'll come check us out in Outside Mullingar, and you will hear the Irish dialect in all its beautiful glory.